luxury. They can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out, yeah, she was with me at my lowest.
First opened in 2017. There's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here in Atlanta. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, shot.
Throwing is Penix. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A carry here for Brown. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Let's get a camera on this defensive coordinator, Mike. He's got to be fired up from what he sees from this defense. Huge stop there, no gain, forces a 4th down.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Dak going to put it up right away. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. And let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Back deep is Darius Davis. That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now Brown. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. He keeps it himself. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Here's Brown. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the ground, it's Brown. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. It was Marshawn Nealon there to stop it. 3rd and a yard. They'll run here with Brown. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up one?
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain there of 17. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On 1st down, it's Penix.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And
he will fight his way to the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons are out to a 10-0 lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 39 yards. Yeah, here we go. Prescott on 1st down. This one intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Now he takes off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! Here we go. Right check. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 50.
First down, Prescott. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here we go, set.
Bateman is the motion man.
Check go.
On second down, they run the counter. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Third and long.
Set.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll try and run for it. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This will be returned from the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Yeah, really.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
We'll get this complete. It's Addison again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. In motion, Lamb. They'll throw again. Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over.
And he will get into the end zone. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys are back in this one. It's 17-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Penix. Quick throw here is complete.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, both teams trade touchdown. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
That's caught left side by Pitts. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will score. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons up their lead. It's now 24-7. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
On the play fake, Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
1st and 10.
Go to 54. Go to 54. Yeah, here we go.
We'll go play action. It's Prescott. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott again. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2nd half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd and 5.
Here we go, 47.
Throwing is Prescott. This pass right side caught by Lamb.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
We're going to 53. 26.
Again, Prescott to the air. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
Here we go. 26.
To the air again. Prescott. This pass, right side. Going to be caught by Addison. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Pressure gets there. And down he goes. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll take this forward for about 5. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And right away you can point to the turnover now. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over.